That's not Christian Maracle. Oh, wait.
Ray, why'd you make me do it?
The feud between Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio was really fun. Little too much for the custody of the kid, though. But apparently it's the bad guy tells the good guy, you made me do this cliche.
The words I quit never crossed my mind.
But they definitely crossed my lips just from that one sentence alone. So JBL has said I quit simply by stating that those words had never crossed his mind. Wow, I guess we get no opening pyrotechnics on an event as big as Judgment Day. Running straight into it, I suppose. Why, are you guys in a rush or something? Upon further investigation of where the WWE Tag Team Championship belts have been, I have made the decision to have them incinerated and replaced by fresh ones that have not been touched by Johnny and Joey's junk.
Welcome to the biggest night in pay-per-view history.
Since when did Judgment Day get renamed to WrestleMania? Considering M&M are the initials of these three competitors, shouldn't that mean that Melina is also a WWE Tag Team Champion under the Freebird rule? Because of not only MN are the Tag Team Champions.
On the line.
Here you guys go. Get a close-up look at these Tag Team titles because you sure as hell ain't gonna win them tonight. Alright, good day to you.
Championship stunning. Eddie Guerrero.
What the hell was Johnny Nitro trying to do there? Charlie Haas counters him, he rolls through, and then tries to get a high five while face planting in the process.
Wrestling back up. Look at this.
Not gonna lie, I cringed pretty hard when Johnny got hung up on the ropes and had to get out of the ring underneath the rope after the failed attempt.
Charlie Haas to that. Shoulders down.
You could clearly see the referee hesitate to count the pinfall way before Johnny ever kicked out. One! Wait, do I want to keep doing this? Oop, too late, he kicked out. Just a one count!
Pound for pound, perhaps the toughest superstar.
Insert name of wrestler is pound for pound the toughest wrestler on the roster cliche. Population of that? All of them.
That is a kick to the gut, ladies and gentlemen.
But that, on the other hand, was not a kick to the gut. The rope was telling Hardcore Holly that he sucked, so he kicked it in frustration, which accidentally caused Johnny to hit his nitros. Pure coincidence.
Holly had him set up for that.
Joey Mercury mimicking his partner's punches, accidentally inspiring the Damien Mizdow gimmick 9 years later, for coincidentally a guy who will team with Johnny in a few years from now. Haha, Melina failed to be in the right place at the right time.
Standing, what a move right there.
Sorry, but the fact that we saw Melina fail to catch Charlie's leg the first time around really ruins this scene. An obvious take-two moment.
And Mercury almost ran into Melina.
Wrestler accidentally hits their own manager close to the climax of the match cliche. Boy, who could have possibly seen that one coming since the moment Charlie grabbed an interfering Melina?
He's gonna steal another matchup.
You mean to tell me that a double team move by a tag team in a match called a tag team match is stealing the victory? Apparently, you're not allowed to work together as a team in a match with the word team in it. You learn something new every day. Props to Carlito for figuring that the Big Show would try and give him a taste of his own medicine, but God, Big Show was a freaking idiot in this feud. To see Carlito hesitating and staring at his own apple made it pretty obvious that he poisoned it and set a trap on show.
You know.
I know. Skip!
Matt Morgan is different.
Judging by the look on Matt Morgan's face, he seems ready to kick Carlito's ass for calling him different. If I were Carlito, I'd give praise that didn't sound like a misleading insult. That's when problems start. From the moment Carlito was jumping around and taunted the Big Show, you could easily tell he was going to pull the heel wrestler cowers away from his larger opponent as said larger opponent enters the ring cliche. This match is less than 5 minutes long and for the most part is full of that. Sorry, Carlito, but this match and your strategies, it's not cool. Don't you shush me!
There he is.
Alright, that one got me. Yes, Matt Morgan pulled the rope down, but it was still hilarious to see Big Show suddenly flip himself out of the ring like that. And that is cool. The referee saw Matt put his hands on Big Show and didn't automatically eject him from ringside or call for the disqualification. Clearly, he sucks at his job.
Watch out!
The referee gets knocked down at the crucial point of the match cliche. Damn, we're only 25 minutes into this pay-per-view and they executed a shitload of cliches. Is this why you guys wanted me to send this event so badly?
Big Show!
Of course, and watch this be a factor in Carlito's victory. Wrestlers should seriously consider protecting their junk since they always seem to get kicked. After seeing someone like Brock Lesnar successfully connect the F5 on Big Show, is it really a surprise that Matt Morgan, a guy much bigger than Brock, could do it as well? And of course, victory due to outside interference is always a sin. This match could literally be renamed the cliche match and it'd be an appropriate stipulation. We're showing the promo package for Kurt Angle's match with Booker T, which is not happening until later tonight. Promoting sexual assault is fucking disgusting. I personally don't give a shit what era we're in here. That shit should never be promoted under any circumstance.
Take Kurt out.
Take his ass out.
That's exactly what Sharmell just told you to do, Booker. Did you not hear her when she told you to do that seconds ago or something?
Baby, what'd you get me?
Judging by what it is, clearly lingerie. Feels kinda dumb to be asking what the obvious gift is when you're looking directly at it. Also, based on the sexual assault attempts and the threats from Kurt Angle, one would think that Sharmell would be either immediately suspicious that Kurt was the one who sent the gift, or she wouldn't want anything to do with sex for a long time after the trauma. Also, if Booker T really got lingerie for Sharmell as a gift, I think that he would give it to her in person, not by some random guy who comes in with a gift bag when her man is clearly in the room with her.
I need you to handle that sucker!
Seriously, if I were Booker, I would have either left Sharmell at home with the doors locked or taken her with me everywhere I go, especially when there's a horny psychopath trying to bang my wife. And yet he just leaves her in the locker room with the door unlocked. What a wonderful husband keeping his wife safe.
This is what SmackDown.
Paul London ran full speed from the entrance ramp to the ring and still did not attack Chavo Guerrero, figuring some random guy will appear on the newly created video platform called YouTube and give him a sin for a pre-match assault. Then he figured he was losing his sanity by thinking that.
Chavo lost that title in a...
Hardly anyone would pay attention, but I did, and I noticed that Paul London reacted to Chavo Guerrero's punch before Chavo could even connect it.
Battle Royal in which...
Whoa. Did I seriously just hear someone in the audience yell Adam Cole? How the hell was Adam Cole popular 3 years before he even debuted in professional wrestling? That's a major mystery. Whoever that guy is foreshadowed a hell of a wrestler by shouting Adam Cole. Baby. Oh, come on! This is 2005 for fuck's sake!
whoa!
Well, holy shit, that was perfectly timed. To be able to stomp on a running Chavo like that was very impressive. Here's a sin up. No, make it 2. That seems more accurate.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna have a new champion here.
Taz just jinxed Chavo Guerrero's momentum by prematurely claiming that we are going to have a new champion crowned, because guess what conveniently doesn't happen? Sorry, but I could tell from this angle that Paul was on the other side of the ring, and even with Chavo having to run forward to take the kick, it was still a miss. There was no way that Chavo took the worst of that, and ouch, that had to be a nasty fall. How the hell does Paul London have more energy than Chavo after barely grazing his arm and landing splat on the floor from the top rope? Throughout this entire pinfall, Paul's leg was under the bottom rope, which means the count has to be broken. But yeah, we're just going to ignore that and give Chavo the loss because bad guy. With all due respect, Booker T is wasting his time trying to find Kurt Angle. You're going to be facing the guy up next. Why not just wait until it's time to compete? Then you can kill him all you want.
Did you find him?
You see, this is why Booker should have either left Sharmell at home or took her with him on his hunt for Kurt. Jesus. Even the audio technicians are doing their best to prevent sexual assault. Kudos to them, though how the hell can Kurt Angle hear his theme song playing from so far away?
Making advances on his wife.
You know, given the fact that this feud has crossed lines with wanting to commit sexual assault, are we sure that a regular wrestling match is the best type of stipulation to contain these two? Knife-edge chops hurt like hell. I've been hit by them, I can clarify. However, when the wrestler executing them is wearing gloves, it kind of takes away the brutality of the move compared to hitting with your bare hand.
Booker T wants this to be an all-out fight.
Then why wasn't that the stipulation for this match if that's the case? Because this match is anything but an all-out brawl. Begging for mercy. Also, Kurt Angle was an idiot. He flat out says he wants to have sex with Sharmell, attempts to do that, and he thought he could get away with it. Whatever the hell that was supposed to be. A clothesline attempt, a suplex attempt, I don't know, it messed up and it gets sinned.
And look at the position that Kurt Angle's in.
Probably a position he imagined Sharmell to be in.
If you're Booker T, I don't know what you do if you lose this match.
Well, if I were Booker T, I wouldn't care if I lost the match. I mean, it's not like the winner gets to have sex with Sharmell or anything. It's just a regular match with no consequences on the loser. Unless Booker would think Sharmell will pick Kurt Angle's side for whatever reason if he loses.
Mocking the man.
That doesn't look like Kurt is mocking Booker at all. A perverted and sinister grin, sure. But when was the last time you saw Booker T make that kind of face? It's not mocking if Booker never did that himself.
Did you hear that?
Actually, no, we didn't hear that. Booker's kick hardly made any noise whatsoever. Unless, of course, Michael Cole was only saying that to make fun of the move not making a noise upon connection.
Busted out that spin.
Let's see. My opponent is a guy who sexually harassed my wife for weeks, has no intention to stop it, and I have an opportunity to completely destroy him and make him pay for the crimes he committed. It's Spinneroonie time! Oh, bullshit. The referee sped up his count at the end just to screw Kurt Angle. 1, 2, 3. That's literally how it went. Oh, good. A post-match assault. After a messed up fast count to end the match, I actually saw that coming. I'm not applauding Kurt trying to handcuff Sharmell to the ropes, but you mean to tell me it took over 30 seconds just to try and handcuff her arm? Even with her resisting, it wouldn't take that long, given Kurt is much stronger than she is. Payback's a bitch. Damn, it's like these referees don't even know how to unlock anything. It's taking them longer to unlock the handcuffs than it took Kurt Angle to even try to handcuff Sharmell.
JBL versus John Cena.
Yep, time to promote JBL versus John Cena for the WWE Championship in an I Quit match coming up in an hour. Let's be grateful that Heidenreich's shtick of picking kids from the audience to be his friend for the night took place in a time where social media either didn't exist or weren't used to promote WWE, and trolls weren't around to make jokes about pedophilia or shit on WWE for letting random kids have a moment in the ring. Also, be grateful that WWE didn't decide to let one of those kids win one of their titles. Yet. 2 minutes of Heidenreich trying to find a friend and another 2 minutes of him reciting poetry. Under normal conditions, this would be fine, but in the middle of a pay-per-view event with the United States Championship up for grabs, hustle, please.
Where are you from?
Mini-freaking-Appolis. And now we got a pre-match assault. And now that I think about it, the poetry and the pre-match assault were a lot longer than the actual US title match.
Off the floor, Orlando, get together.
Orlando Jordan is a moron. I get that the kid is Heidenreich's friend for the night, but what's the worst she can do in your title defense?
United States Championship is on the line.
Wow, Michael, you are a very smart guy. I had absolutely no idea that the United States title was on the line. I, for one, thought that the kid was on the line. How Orlando was able to hang on to the United States title after so many time-stalling moments is beyond me. Well, that was anticlimactic. In this day and age of 2005, a simple DDT can hardly get you a 1 count, let alone a successful 3 count. And in a match less than 5 minutes long, too. You know, I would have tossed away 20 sins, and I'm not even kidding either, if this 10-year-old girl actually turned heel and hit a low blow on Heidenreich. That would have been freaking awesome. Since it's been so long from the last time I watched this pay-per-view event, in other words, 15 years, I actually got mind-fucked when I saw JBL with the former WWE Championship and being labeled as the challenger for this match before realizing John Cena was the champion with a spinner belt. That's on me, and I hate you.
That coming down your face will not be sweat, it's gonna be blood.
JBL just spoiled what's going to happen in the main event tonight.
You are my family.
Just by hearing those words alone, a personal feud between Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio was definitely inevitable, just like a majority of the other times a wrestler calls another wrestler part of their family.
I'll have your life.
Eddie Guerrero went from "you are my family" to "I will murder you" in a matter of weeks. That's pretty brutal and intense. Gotta applaud these two for making a great storyline.
Eddie enters into the ring. Watch it,
Given how Rey Mysterio had his back turned to Eddie trying to sneak up on him, it's interesting how he sensed Eddie coming. The force is strong with Mysterio.
A right hand by Rey, and Rey's up.
The referee calls for the bell to ring, and the timekeeper decided, nah, I'll give it a minute. What a dumbass.
Stalking Eddie Guerrero.
Honestly amazed that after all the time that Rey Mysterio has been close with Eddie Guerrero, he never once figured out about Eddie being the master at lying, cheating, and stealing.
Eddie's hurt.
Yeah, Rey was the one who got thrown into the steel stairs, but sure, Eddie is the one who's hurt. Watch Eddie take a chair shot because Rey will be in so much pain after that. Ow, my hand!
Let's go.
Eddie casually saying shut up to the referee without any anger or negative emotion was perfect, not showing his annoyance to the referee while maintaining focus on Rey. A good portion of this near 20-minute match is Eddie watching Rey trying to get to his feet, hitting a few punches, and then repeat.
A brutal match.
A brutal match? I'm sorry, but I don't see how this match could qualify as a brutal match with traditional wrestling rules. Damn it, Michael, you just had to yell out Rey's gonna do it here, jinxing his momentum. Commentators really gotta stop using that line all the time. It makes it too obvious that a wrestler won't get the victory. Eddie and Rey are spending a large amount of time outside the ring, and the referee is either counting very slowly or not counting whatsoever. Should have made this a no disqualification match, honestly, if these two would confine themselves to the outside quite a lot. Yikes. I know I criticized the referee for doing a count out much more slow than usual, but I didn't say speed up the pinfall count. This referee just tried to screw Eddie out of a victory. If you're gonna hit a superplex, just do it already. I get pretty anxious every time a wrestler stalls for a very long time before attempting to connect their move. Oftentimes it leads to the opponent countering the move and me saying you're an idiot.
Chavo, what the hell is he doing out here?
Based on how Chavo Guerrero has been quite the influence in this feud, I'd be more surprised if he didn't show up to help his uncle win the match. This stupid referee has been arguing with Chavo on the apron for almost 2 damn minutes. Just freaking eject him instead of yelling. I lie, I cheat, I steal, but sadly I got caught.
I don't understand what's going on.
Really? The threatening message saying, if you come back, I will have your life didn't tip you off about what's going on in Eddie Guerrero's head? What part of that didn't register?
The rules are simple.
Well, if the rules are simple, why bother reciting them? Especially if the way to win the match is literally in the match name.
Owns your soul.
What are you, The Undertaker? That just born a loser sign could mean that JBL's initials are actually JBAL, which I presume means his name is John Bradshaw Asshole Layfield. Hey, it would actually suit him too.
JBL is carrying is the original WWE title.
No, it's not. That's the undisputed WWE Championship title, not the original from the frickin' 1960s. Why is the camera panning back to these same set of signs? It's not as cool or funny when we see the same signs twice in 1 minute. The DJ mixed with that truck entering made a hell of a badass entrance for John Cena tonight. That was fucking awesome. Easily breakable horn is easily breakable.
Now JBL forcing it.
I suppose, since the referee held the spinner belt and the undisputed title, the winner of this I Quit match will become the undisputed spinning WWE champion. What will we do? Place the undisputed design in the middle of the spinner belt and make that thing spin?
No rules, no pinfalls, no submissions.
And a shitload of headaches to a 9-year-old Canadian watching this show, building up his anger and leading him to the path of unlimited sin power.
What's the strategy in an I Quit match?
Make your opponent say those 2 words? Duh. What other strategy is there for an I Quit match, dummy?
He's the consummate brawler.
Man, JBL is such a freaking idiot, isn't he? He spent weeks making other wrestlers say I quit to give him momentum for his match with John Cena, and one of the first things he tries to do is pin him? Perfect on flawless strategy.
You don't want to...
The referee is asking JBL if he quits, but he's missing his damn microphone. You're supposed to put the microphone in JBL's face while you're asking him. Seems to me like the only one who's not an idiot so far is John Cena. Hope I didn't just jinx that. John Cena stupidly threw himself over the barricade after JBL didn't throw enough force to send him sailing over it. Yep, I just jinxed it. Now everybody's an idiot.
I quit.
Here are 10 damn sins added. JBL just said the words I quit, even slowly and clearly. The rules say that a wrestler must say I quit. It doesn't matter how they say it, as long as those words pass their lips. JBL just lost the match by his own stupidity. Whoa, JBL getting a little kinky here with the timekeeper.
Come on, Cena, you want to give it up? I said ask him.
The referee is asking him, you stupid dumbass. It's not his fault that John Cena can't answer due to you trying to strangle him to death.
Kiss my ass. Oh my God.
Kiss my ass, followed by a back body drop through the announce table. That was cool.
Down, still step on the skull.
Actually, the stairs hit John Cena on his shoulder, not his skull. JBL once again tells the referee to ask John if he quits, but this time proceeds to drag John's face further away from the microphone. What's the point in asking John if you're just going to drag him away?
John Cena. Look at this kid.
JBL's addicted to John Cena's.
Oh my God.
And now JBL's hands are taking quite the abuse. Either that or the hood of the limo is taking quite the abuse from JBL's hands. Take your pick. JBL really needs to see a counselor or something. This is literally the 5th time in 10 minutes that he's attempted to strangle John Cena to death. Also, newsflash, if John Cena passes out in any way, the match continues. You can't win by making your opponent pass out at all. Sorry, but I cringed when John tried to break JBL's back door twice and was unsuccessful both times. Good God, is strangulation the only thing JBL can think of to use in this I Quit match? This strategy is never gonna work, dumbass.
I quit. I quit.
JBL quits, figuring he'd be spared from John smashing him with that exhaust pipe. Dude, you tried to strangle him to death 6 times in this match. Your ass ain't getting spared for shit. The referee raises an invisible arm, likely playing along to the "You can't see me" catchphrase. That was a hilarious way to end the event.